From the woods and waters, lakes and streams, the outdoors calls us to chase our northern Michigan dreams. We are family, we are friends. Our adventure starts where the blacktop ends. Come along and join in the fun. We here at D&D Wild Outdoors hold our passion for the wild second to none.
What's up, guys? Derek with D&D Wild Outdoors. Wanted to bring you kind of a video here quick on setup for planer boards. We've been doing some trolling and there's been some specific things that we've tuned in on our planer boards that have really helped us utilize them to the best of their advantage and help us to see them and dragging them behind. So I wanted to do a complete setup and kind of show you guys how we were doing these. These are OptiTactile, just regular old planer boards. Obviously one left, one right for either side of the boat. They come with everything you need other than a Phillips screwdriver, I believe. Yep, Phillips screwdriver will complete the setup for the tensioners on the line grabs. So get into this and kind of show you how we set it up. So this is what we're mimicking. This is what we have done. We have lights on our boards. I'll show you where we set the springs up at. Let's get this baby going. So directly out of the box, they come folded up nice and pretty like this. The flag's lying on the back of it. The tattle flag line catch is already installed. Inside the package you have the sideline clip, the main clip that holds the line onto the side of the board, a spring, and a wrench to put that side clip on. Show you how that goes real quick. So you can see here there's two nuts already installed. You just simply take those off. They're tiny, careful, you'll lose them. I've already lost one. You pop this little side clip. You install it with the clip up, just like that. Put your little nuts on there. They are tiny, they're kind of hard to work with, but there we go. Let me grab this here wrench. Lock them down, and I noticed too when after use for a little while, make sure you check all these so they don't loosen up on you while you're out fishing. That'd be a bad day. You lose your line clip. I'm sure there's technical terms for all these things, but line clip is what you're getting today. It's what it does. All right, and they're little nylocks. So they stay on for the most part. This one right here you're gonna wanna check. I've had this one fall off, and if that falls off, then your catch for your line comes off. Now these do have tensioners, so that little spring right there, you would tighten that screw or loosen that screw to lock that down on there. They do make some aftermarket rear line catches. However, the stock ones have not done me wrong. I don't have a ton of time on them, so they're not used too heavily just yet. But I believe that when you take your time to set them up, that's really when what matters for it. So I kind of use your judgment there and tighten those down as you see fit. You know, you don't want that line slipping through there, because obviously if you get a hit, that flag's not going to go down and you're not going to see your bite. So it goes just like this. Boom, the fish grabs that, pow. Title flag drops. You know you got something on the end of that baby. So there's a spring that goes with these. Now I've noticed on the little boards, there's two different sizes of boards. There's the smaller board and the bigger board. The smaller board, I've set this spring up on the 3rd hole, and that has done me really well for spring back tension if you bump a weed or something like that. With these bigger ones, it's more elongated between the hole to the flag. So I set these ones in the middle, which gives a lot of tension. There's two different sides to the spring. You see one's rounded more and then one sticks out straighter. So I've been taking that one and slip it through like that. Actually, you go through the hole this way, so it wraps around like that. And then this guy, put right through the flag hole, boom, just like that. So now you can see it didn't pop back up. And that's one thing that you're gonna have to be user friendly on. So this flag right here, that screw is the tensioner on that flag. A little bit goes a long way with these. So you just back it off until it's loose. And this one's being definitely moody. Work that piece of plastic in. Nope, there it's starting to spring back. Now all this stuff is just fine tuning and testing and tuning, you know. It's really what it takes. So that spring is working pretty good. Fairly light drawback, definitely rock bass, anything hits that. That's what you're looking for right there. That looks really good. Might actually tighten it back up just a little bit, because you get a bigger bait on there, you don't want that drawing that flag back. So as you're trolling, you want it to be fully standing up, not like partially laid back like that, because that's, you know, that's just gonna kind of mess you up. I like that. That's about perfect. I keep a screwdriver right in the boat for retensioning those as you're going. All right, guys. So the second key to trolling into the night is having a light on your board, and it's super simple. It's really cheap, honestly. Using Velcro. Now I got the heavier duty stuff. This is rated up to 110 pound. I don't know if it's so much waterproof. However, I have not had an issue with it being waterproof. It's just heavy duty. I originally used 3M. I found this at my local hardware store, and it's just HD Velcroing. So what I've done is pre-cut some strips here. Pre-cut little strips of this. Obviously, it's better to use it while it's warm out. It's kind of cold right now. We've been having some really cold temps, but we'll deal with that. So what we've done here is just strip that backer off of it. Take the board. One thing I did learn, I was originally running my lights on the back. The board, when it's swimming, swims in the water like this, and your light is kind of down in the water a little bit. So I've now moved my lights more kind of mid-board. Strap that Velcroing right on there. That's perfect. And then, so these are the tea lights. They're just super simple. They come in I found them on eBay, Amazon. They work great. They're waterproof. Inside of them, they have just a little card so that the battery is not engaged to the light yet, so they stay fresh. pull that, strap that baby together. Maybe fighting me a little. There it is. So this one is red, you can see. It's got a pretty good glow on it, and at night, they're actually awesome. So you just twist them off, twist them on, they work out great. So what I do is take that little piece of Velcro, strip it back, slap her to the bottom of it, stick it on nice and tight. I'll take my scissors, trim that edging off. This piece we'll save for the other side. Works out well. Super sticky stuff. Trim the tag ends off. There we go. The whole base is set now. So when I store my boards, I just leave the light attached right to my flag. I always set them kind of off angle. You see that, how it's hanging off the side there a little bit? The reason being is so that flag can drop down through there without hitting that light. Boom. And just like that, you have a lighted board. Super simple, guys. Another thing that I do is put reflector on here. So when that light is lit, you'll actually see the reflector, the light will glare off that reflector. It'll help you to see it. Or when you turn your headlamp on, you can shine out and see that reflector out on the water. It just helps to keep everything in line and make sure you're keeping everything in a good, nice, tight pattern. So, wanted to just do a quick review on these. They work awesome. They just simply swim great. You can line everything up awesome. Get your baits about 5-8 foot apart up and down the break edge. And it's just that simple. So get out there, do some night fishing, and you will appreciate the hard work and effort you put into it. We have some other vids on trolling. We'll be making more shortly. So check us out. Check out our channel. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys out on the water.